Did you know that your brain has the power to create anything that you desire in your life and in your business? And in fact, you don't even have to live any circumstances that you don't want in your life right now, right? But only if you awaken the potential of your brain. How amazing is this, right? I didn't know this until maybe a few years ago when I started applying these principles. And ever since I started applying these principles of the brain, my life has totally changed. I have been able to manifest things like dream trips. I've been able to manifest dream clients in my business. I've been able to reach my money goals in my business. I've been able to choose anything and then go for it and then make it happen and miraculously create amazing things in my life. And today in this video, what I wanted to do is to share with you the 5 steps to empower your brain, to activate your brain so that you too can reach your money goals and your client goals in your business. And this is what this video is all about. So before I even start sharing about the steps, the 5 steps I'm going to share with you to create anything that you desire in your business, before we go there, I wanted to just do like a quick summary of our brain and how it really does have the potential to create anything. But the only reason why sometimes we are creating the total opposite of what we want and desire in our life or in our business, it's because sometimes we may have like obstacles that are preventing our brain from like functioning, from having its normal function. And those obstacles oftentimes comes in forms of emotions, past memories, preconceptions, and all that. And before I even start on sharing all the 5 steps, I wanted to share that with you, right? And that will explain why the very first step to creating anything will be removing the obstacles. Removing the obstacle. That's why I put it as a first step this time, is removing the obstacles. And how do we remove those obstacles? My favorite way to remove those obstacles in forms of emotions or past memories or whatever is by really connecting with our true essence through energy. And so one of my favorite exercises is 0 point exercise. If you've never done it, I'll put it somewhere below this video on my blog page so that you can have access to it, right? So very first step is getting in the habit of removing the obstacles from our brain in forms of energy exercise that may be preventing us from even having our brain functioning to its optimum potential, right? So that's step number 1. Step number 2 is choosing very clearly, with dates and with numbers, what it is that we desire to create, right? So for example, if you are an entrepreneur, there's a big difference between saying I want to make more money in my business. There's a big difference between that and saying, oh, I would like to welcome maybe $5,000 in my business within the next 5 days, for example. Huge difference. Why? Our brain loves numbers. Our brain loves clarity, right? Otherwise, it's just foggy and it can take forever for us to get the results that we need, right? That we are asking for. So that's step number 2, is choosing very clearly with numbers and having like very clear in our mind what it is that we want to create as a goal, right? Step number 3, asking for guidance. My step number 3 is asking for guidance. And when I say asking for guidance, we all have guidance. It's inside of us, it's inside of our brain. So you can call it like asking your brain, or you can call it asking your true essence, you can call it asking the universe, you can call it asking God. Whatever it is that you call it, the bigger thing that you feel you are connected to, that That's step number 3 is asking for guidance. What are the different ways that I can actually make this happen? What are the different ways that I can, what are the different steps that I can take to actually create this, right? To reach my goal. We all have that guidance, right? We all have this support behind us trying to guide us, only if we let it. And through connecting again, this is why to me it is so important to energetically connect with our inner self, our true essence. So when we connect to our true essence, only then, when we are still enough, only then can we hear the guidance that is coming through us and for us, right? And so that's step number 3. Step number 4 that I like to use is visualize and imagine. Imagination or visualization or whatever it is that we call it. Really having in our mind's eye, what does it look like? The thing that we want to create, like in details. What does it look like when that goal happens? When I reach that goal, what will I feel, right? Who will I tell? Where am I when I'm hearing this news? Or what am I going to do with the money? Or like whatever goal I have, what do I have that goal for? Like have it and really like focusing on it on your mind's eye, in your mind's eye, right? That's step number 4. Step number 5 will be taking action. No action, no creation. No action, no creation. And so when I say taking action, that means taking focused action. So let's say, for example, I say, okay, I set a goal of creating 100K this year or 200K this year. And then I set a goal and then I don't take action towards it. I even forget about it. I don't focus on it. Then it's very likely that goal is not going to become reality, right? So we need thoughts become things through action. Thoughts become things through action. We truly need to focus our energy towards our goals for us to be able to actually manifest them in this physical realm. What does this mean? That means also learning to manage our energy and learning how to actually move energy towards our goals, right? So that's what I wanted to share with you in this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to post them below, or make your comments below this video, and I'll be happy, very, very happy to come back and answer any questions that you have. Talk to you soon. Bye.